Americans have no self-respect. That's why I hold my fellow Americans with such contempt. Americans want to talk about we're the most free country on earth, which is such a joke. I mean, what kind of reality do you have to live in to actually believe that nonsense? Like, are you a fucking 4-year-old? America is the freest country on earth. Free, yeah. Nothing says freedom than having the biggest prison population on the planet. Nothing says freedom having more laws in our own country than even the most dictatorial countries we like to call dictatorships combined. We're so free that barely anyone in this country can afford a $400 emergency or even a $1,000 emergency. We're so free that one paycheck could make a difference between being housed or being unhoused. Oh yeah, we're so free. Yeah. We're so free that getting sick could have you a lifetime of medical debt. We're so free that simply trying to get an education to get a better job could have you a lifetime of freaking student debt. Oh yes, we're so free. We're so free that barely anyone can afford a place to live. Oh yes, we're so free that all we have to do to freaking become bankrupt is to simply get sick or to go to a freaking college to get a loan. That's all. Debt slavery, that's freedom according to Americans. And it's like, how's that freedom? The only kind of freedoms that matter to Americans is what would be considered slavery everywhere else. Americans aren't free. In fact, if there's one thing I will say about Americans, mentally, Americans are the most enslaved people on the planet. They don't want to get out of the matrix and see the world for what it truly is. In fact, I'd go out on a limb and say that Americans are not only the most indoctrinated people on the entire world, they're the most childish and narcissistic, and think the whole world is just like this country. It's not. Hell, Americans don't even know what other parts of their own country even looks like, culturally or geographically. So, yeah, it's bullshit. Anyone that believes in this nonsense is a child.